What is up, everyone? Welcome to the vlog. I have a very special video for you guys today. Nissan has been kind enough to invite me to their Heritage Museum collection for a 40th Nismo anniversary tour presentation. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'm not sure what to expect yet, but I'm very excited and I'm very grateful that they're having me. So let's go see. I'm already excited just by what's in the parking lot. Millennium Jade T-Spec R35, another R35, Bayside Blue R34, another T-Spec R35. I'm really excited. I had to check in with security, I had to register, I had to go park my car in a special lot, and now I'm on a bus. I'm on the first one here. Let's see who else pulls up. Guys, at the entrance alone, it's already crazy. Konnichiwa. Yeah. これよ。ありがとうございます。ありがとう。Hey. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really hyped to see this R33 they have parked outside. I've been following it on Instagram forever, and it's cool to see it in person finally. Mr. Ray. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. What's going on, bro? I think they have a diecast collection of every single Nissan ever made. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know what other explanation there would be for having cars like this all the way down to these. And the collection even continues over here.
The growth or development of technology in Nissan. So really, so that vehicle is a fast experience.
So we just got done with the introduction. They gave us a little video on Nismo. They explained the timeline of Nissan as well as the history of Nismo. And now we're gonna actually go into the collection and get started looking at the cars. There are so many cars here. Oh, I cannot believe I am here right now. This feels unreal. I do not think words can express how unreal this is right now. To see like every hero car that Nissan has had all together in one building, I'm completely blown away. This is unlike anything I have ever done in my entire life. I am so happy to have this opportunity, and I'm so glad to take you guys along for the ride because this is insane. Here, the famous yellow 400R, the top R33. You could get GTZ33, GTZ33, GTR35, GTR34. This is ridiculous. This is basically the best version you could get of my Z, the 380 RS, super rare Nismo. 3.8 liter VQ, all the nice Nismo aero, absolute dream car. I'm dead serious right now, guys. I do not know where to start or how to show you all of this. And I don't know the history behind all of these cars, so I'm just gonna show you how cool they look. The famous Pennzoil R33. I gotta definitely get a closer look at this. Raced in the JGTC, Japanese Grand Touring Car Championships. Still has the battle scars. Look, it still has exhaust burn, still has rubber, still has scratches, just preserved in the way it raced in. Cracks, fiberglass cracks. That's the way these cars should be, absolutely. This is beautiful. Kinmary Skyline, Kinmary GTR. I think there's only like 176 of these in existence. So there's a race series called the East African Rally, and Nissan competed very heavily in it. So these cars behind me are all the cars that participated in the East African Rally or other rally series. So they had a little foray into off-road racing, and they're still pretty involved in it today. I know Chris Forsberg had a new Rally Z, a 400Z. Some of these are completely, destroyed from the rally, but just preserved in the form that they came back from the race. Like, I love this. Look at fenders completely smashed up, the hood ajar, doesn't close right. Fender here destroyed, tucked in. I mean, these cars are written off. So I think the best thing for me to do is pick some of my favorite cars, do a walk around, tell you guys the info I know about them, and then for the rest, just get some cool clips, put them in a little montage, and show you guys. Let's cue that right now. This is the Motel Autech Z33 that raced in Super GT. I had a chance to buy a diecast version of this at a shop in Vegas, and I passed up on it, and seeing it in person is making me really sad. I should have bought it, so if anyone has one for sale, let me know. So behind me are all the race cars, the East African Rally, Super GT, JGTC, as well as a couple Nismo models, as well as the prototypes, the Le Mans type cars, the LMs, stuff like that. And then over here is a collection of stock ones, and I'm just as excited to see those ones as I was to see those ones. So let's go check it out. A couple of R30 Skylines here, up to the R31. I'm not sure what this is over here. MID4, experimental car to exhibit the achievements of R&D at motor shows. Okay, so this was like an experimental concept demo car, left-hand drive. This should have went into production. This is so sick. This looks like a Ferrari and a SX Type B. Like, could have been a good little intro to a Nissan supercar. This is awesome. Well, R32 GTST, R32 GTR, sedan R32, very cool. And of course, my favorite car in the entire showroom, sedan ER34, just like the one I have at home. I'm just kidding. It's not my favorite car in the entire showroom because there are some crazy cars here, but I love that I see my car here in the collection. I have 2 cars in this collection. I would love more. I need more money. Subscribe. No, just kidding. I actually do subscribe. Millennium Jade R34 GTR, Bayside Blue one. They have everything here. I am in heaven right now. R33 GTR, 2 of them. This one is the 40th anniversary. Oh, I didn't even realize it's the sedan. Okay, so it's the Autech version. Autech is a company, you know, that paired with Nissan. They took GTRs, took 4-doors and kind of converted them into GTRs. Over here, we're getting into other cars like the President, Safiros, stuff like that. So kind of Nissan's economy cars. We have some sort of cube thing over here. Let's go see what this is. Yeah, okay, Nissan Cube. I forget, Japan had the Nissan Cube before America did, so it has a couple iterations of it that look different than the ones we have. And you know, obviously these cars aren't, let's say, as exciting as the ones in the other part of the showroom. But the thing is, when you're a car company, you can't just do motorsports, you can't just do sports cars. These are the backbone of the company. This is what people buy. This is what sells, and this was what allows Nissan to do stuff like race and compete and stuff like that. You know, if they made just only sports cars, they'd go under. Any car company would. So 100%, these have an important spot in the collection as well. It's all part of Nissan's history. A Z Nismo, very cool. If you guys want to see me hot lapping the Z Nismo at Sonoma, I will put the link in the description. I have that video up on the channel. It's nothing crazy, but you do see me ripping it around the track. This right here, this is it. This is the OG. Datsun 12. This is the original car that started all of this. Not only is this one of the first production cars for Nissan, this is one of the first cars in Japan. Like, this kicked off the automobile industry. Every car that we love, every JDM car that we like, the Skyline, the Supra, NSX, RX-7, anything, you know, those wouldn't exist with the roots that these cars started. This is crazy. Like, these are the original Nissans. These are all them right here. And when you first get into cars, especially Japanese cars, it's like you like the surface level, and that's completely fine, right? You like Skylines, you like Supras, you like RX-7s, you like S chassis, and that is awesome. That's great. But like, the deeper you get into car culture and enjoying these cars, the more you start to learn about the history and cars like this, and the more you can appreciate, you know, the classics and the little lesser known cars. And it's awesome. There's just so much to learn, so much history behind these companies that a lot of people don't know about. And I'm so excited I get to share a little bit of that with you guys. Like, this is big for me. It's a lot of hard work to get here, and that's really nice. And I know I just started actually posting on my YouTube, but I mean, your guys' support means the world to me. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do stuff like this. I wouldn't have the platform to meet companies to do stuff like this. And like, so seriously, like, thank you guys so much. It really is crazy. I can't believe, you know, I kind of minimize making content because it doesn't seem like a job and it doesn't seem like something that's hard, but at the end of the day, it is a lot of work and you get burnout, and it's hard to be creative and be funny and be informative all at once and deal with the hate. And it's just really nice to actually, you know, accept that I am working hard at this and that I am proud of myself for how far I've come, and I get to do stuff like this. It's really awesome. It's a great feeling. And this is emotional for me. Not in a weird way, just in like, I don't know, you work hard, you know, getting to network and edit and shoot and stuff like that, and to see it pay off like this. And Nissan is a brand that's been so good to me and given me so many opportunity, and getting to see, you know, getting just to be in Japan and getting invited to their collection and seeing the entire history of the brand I love under one roof, and just kind of seeing how hard I've worked, how far I've come, and just being proud of myself. It's all a little much. I'm getting a little teary-eyed, I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty proud moment for me to be in here, for sure. Here is an original GTR. This is the first GTR. Like, this is it right here. This is the holy grail of the original Skylines. This and the Camry. This is the Prince Skyline. This is the very first Skyline. And I want you guys to count how many doors it has. That's right, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a sedan, baby. Skylines have always been sedans. Over here, the first Silvia. This is the original start of the lineage for S chassis. And all over here, we just have a whole collection of different Nissan classics. A lot of these are from, you know, the 80s all the way back to the 70s. And these are, you know, luxury cars, sport coupes. Here's another Skyline, not a GTR, but a Skyline. Oh, and next to it is the Camry GTR. So a lot of these cars are quite dated. You know, some of the original, you know, Nissan sports cars. Pretty sweet lineup of the Z cars right here. All the way to the Z31. Oh, I'm loving this row already. Okay, so we have the S12. Yeah, the S12, okay, I was right. We have the Silvia Q, Seafoam Green. These had the CA18 in them. 180SX Type 2. S14 Zanki. I noticed there's not an S14 Kuki in here that I've seen. That's pretty interesting. S15. Oh, S15 Varietta. Okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but the S15 has a convertible version, which is it right here. I'm in love with this car. Let me know what you guys think about this. It gets a lot of hate, it gets a lot of love. I think it's a very niche car. People are pretty divided on it, but I think it's cool. You would think that they would have an S14 here, but I don't see one. Oh, well, S14 Kuki, I meant. They have the Zanki. Of course, can't forget the Nissan Toronto. In the US, it was called the Pathfinder, and it was actually the very first car designed by the American wing of Nissan Design, which is now located in San Diego. And over here, some of Nissan's specialty cars. We have like a Leaf cop car, Skyline emergency car. Oh, pace car. It looks like some sort of pace car or a safety car. Taxi in the back. We have ambulances, fire engines, buses. Then I'm working my way back over to the race car area because I can't stay away. This is a Nismo GTR LM. It's a homologation car. So for those of you who don't know, a homologation car is a car that was used in a race series. Some race series will specify that a car has to be sold to the public, or it has to be a street car that people can go and buy to participate in the series. And I think the benchmark for that is that there has to be 500 models that are sold. So you want to make a really cool car to compete in the race series that isn't a mass-produced street car. What do? You design a race car, you make 500 of them, and sell them. That's what a homologation car is, pretty much, I think. So this is one of them right here. The engine's tuned for racing. The aero is completely different than R33's. Everything about it, you know, the front, the fenders, the big boxy aero, the wing. Actually, the wing looks pretty similar, but full-on race car. And over here is an LM that actually competed in Le Mans. So here's the road car that you can buy, and here's the race car that they actually raced. This is pretty cool. It's an R34 that raced in the Japanese Grand Touring Car Championships. So most of these cars right here are race cars that raced in Le Mans or some sort of prototype cup or something like that. These are all purebred race cars, not road cars, not production cars, not homologation specials. These are the cars specifically designed to race, to compete. This is a 400R. This is a car you guys might be very familiar with. There's only about 40 in existence. It makes 400 horsepower, hence the name, and it's just the rarest R33 you can possibly buy, maybe besides the LM. Very cool, very expensive. I know there's a couple people here that still street drive them, but these cars are all 7 figures. We're talking $1 million or more. I think I've covered a pretty good portion of this all so far for you guys. I'm gonna put this camera away and get some phone video because Instagram's gotta eat too. But guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. Thank you for all the support. Please like and subscribe so I can do more fun stuff like this. Seriously, your guys' support means the world to me, and today is just a product of your guys' support and all the hard work and the love you guys share. All my friends, my family who helped me support me, and all of you guys, like seriously, I couldn't do it without you, and the fruits of my labor have paid off today. I appreciate you guys more than you know. But anyways, yeah, like, subscribe, the usual, follow my Instagram, blah, 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 blah.